Welcome back to Grappling Legacy Lounge. Today, we're just going to kind of recap some of the things that we've been doing for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. We had a couple of back-to-back tournaments that you and I jumped into Fuji literally last minute.
Yeah.
And then the following week, we all did NewBreed.
Yes.
Which I also jumped in the last minute for that one. But let's kick it off with Fuji. Fuji was, it was a good tournament, actually. I would probably recommend that one out of any of the local tournaments. I think I would recommend that to a lot of people. It was very well ran. We did that as a team with a bunch of kids from Picapao. I say a bunch of kids. There was
like 7.
Was it 7?
Yeah, it was like 7 or 6.
Yeah. I think you're right, 6. But the kids, they put on a clinic. Oh,
really?
Yeah, they had, I would say, submissions. So the 23 wins total, 7 losses, 6 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and 1 bronze medal. 1 bronze medal. They had, I don't know how they do the team scoring. So the team scoring was really weird, but their total score was 890, finishing. I think they finished 8th, and we only had 5 kids. I did write it down. We had 5 kids, so that's all we had, and we had 4 adults go. So so
we were 8th.
Yeah, 8th. For adults. So let's go back to the kids. So we'll stick with the kids for a little while.
Yeah.
Out of those wins and those gold medals, they had probably, I would say, 90% submission rate.
Really?
Maybe even higher than that. Brandon had a heck of a bracket. Coco was in his bracket. Coco, you only did gi.
Yeah.
But Coco did 3 divisions.
I could have done way better in gi.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It doesn't matter, right?
It is what it is.
Yeah, we don't have to elaborate too much on that.
The past is the past.
The past is the past. But you learned something, right?
Yeah.
So, and kudos, because you lost your first match, and then you got thrown into the wrestlebacks for third place. That's why I said there was 1 bronze medal. He was the only one that got the bronze medal, right? But you submitted, you had 2 Kimuras to get into the 3rd place match. Yeah. And then your 3rd place match was against the kid that beat you in the first round.
Yeah.
And then you submitted him with a belly down armbar. Ooh, it was gnarly too.
Nasty.
What were you like?
What was I thinking?
What helped you? Because you had a slow start, right? That first match, it was rough. You pulled guard, but he passed it right away. And then he ended up getting your back, I think, and went for a rear naked choke, but it was really across your mouth and cut your lip open. You were not happy about that.
I was not happy about that. I hated that.
Yeah. So then your next 2 matches, what did that wake you up?
I was like,
because you just something clicked.
If I'm not getting first, I'm going to try to get 3rd.
Yeah. You just really wanted a medal.
Yeah.
Huh? That's okay.
And in the last match, I was like, wait, can I reference somebody from Picapao? So I was thinking, well, there's this guy named River at Picapao. So he's one of the best guys. Yeah.
He's a really good wrestler.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. He's a good training partner for you?
Good training partner.
Yeah. He wasn't there, though.
He wasn't there. But I was thinking, if I could, do good against River, I could probably beat this guy. So
yeah, that's good motivation.
Was what was in my mind.
Yeah. That's good. That's good motivation. You did really well in your last 3 matches.
Yeah.
So yeah, kudos to that. Coco ended up taking first in that division.
Yep.
Then she went on and did the elite division, and that was crazy because these kids were bigger, and she was just throwing up arm bars left and right.
Oh, really?
I think there's only 1 kid in her bracket, right?
I think. Well, she had 2 matches, so I don't remember if it was. They look big. If it was the same kid, it was a big kid.
She won both.
Yeah, she did. She ended up getting a championship ring.
So she could have it could have been 1 person in her bracket, 1 out of 3.
Yep.
She won twice in a row, so they wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
It really was. Watching all the kids just hit submission after submission. And then watching Keith in his no gi. He's never wrestled in his life. He started taking our wrestling classes.
Yeah.
And he was taking these kids down.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. It's awesome to see the growth of these kids at Pico Pal. Just like I said, they put on a clinic.
Yeah.
You know, they may not have gotten first overall.
Yeah.
But that's probably sheer numbers, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But you've done Fuji before.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
So,
I've done it twice.
You won a ring.
yeah, you
I
want to
do have a ring.
So, obviously there's goods and bads for everything. We highlighted the goods with the kids. We can go on to adults. So it was really, there's 4 adults. It was myself, Aaron, Mikey Lyons.
Yeah, that was
And I believe it was Evan. He's a white belt, goes to the morning classes. I didn't get to see much of his because he was going right around the same time I was going.
Yeah.
I do know that he threw a guy and the guy posted and broke his arm.
Yeah. You told me about that.
That was nasty. So for all you wrestlers that get thrown, learn to fall because jiu-jitsu mats are not very giving.
Yeah.
Learn how to break fall. That's something.
Aaron was a top MVP individual. He himself had 840. Like I said, I don't know how the team points go, but himself had 840 points. Coco brought in 370 points.
What about me?
I didn't get that far down because you only did the gi. So Coco for MVP ranking, like individual MVP.
Yeah.
Aaron was second place.
Interesting.
Coco was 16th place.
Is this the first time that they're doing this?
I don't know. I just looked at. I don't
remember this happening.
I happened to look at the results, and that's what comes up.
Because I remember when I did it, I submitted everybody.
Right. Like I said, I don't know how they're doing the team points because
probably would have gotten MVP.
It really is crazy because with the adults, like I said, we only have 4 of us.
Yeah.
We took second. We had 10 wins, 3 gold medals.
That's pretty cool.
2 silver medals and 1 bronze for a total of 1,380 points.
Wow.
So
how many people do we have?
It's 4 adults.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah. And then the overall, right? Overall. So both kids and adults.
Yeah.
So overall team, we took 3rd place with 2,270 points.
Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy because combined we had 33 wins, 9 gold medals, 4 silver medals, and 2 bronzes.
Yeah.
You're one of those bronze medals. So, but yeah, man, you know, and everybody was hitting submissions after submissions. I jumped in and did black belt no-gi, and I literally jumped in that week.
Yeah, the night before.
Yeah. And it was cool. I'm glad I did it. I hit 2 submissions. There was only one other guy, but I hit 2 submissions that I've never hit in competition. One was a mounted guillotine. Wow. And then the other one was a reverse triangle, which I don't usually. I mean, I've hit them in the gym, but I've never done it in a competition.
Oh, isn't that like when you're on the back and you do
when you're on their back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's reverse.
So it was cool.
Mm-hmm. Well,
as far as the lows go,
probably it.
I would say the rule set was cool. Everything was ran on time. We were done by 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were done early.
Yeah. That's nice.
Actually, I think we were done earlier than 4. So it was cool. It was the first time I got to compete with Brandon on a card or on a tournament.
Yeah.
I've never competed with you in a tournament before.
We've done Chewy.
This is true.
Oh, that is true.
That was our first time that we did it all together. That is true.
Yeah. Good memory. Wow. I completely forgot about Chewy.
Wow.
Because I was going to say that NewBreed was the first time we did it all 3 together.
Yeah. Oh. That is not true.
Although sometimes.
Well,
sometimes.
Good memory, Brandon.
Sometimes, when I need to remember important stuff, I don't remember it. Mm-hmm. But when I remember, just random stuff, I bring it up all the time.
Yeah. That's good, though.
Like climbing up the rope, which I just remembered.
Yeah.
We're not going to go into that.
No, we've talked about that for years. So I would say it's a cool rule set. It's very similar to IBJJF.
Yeah.
How
about the no-gi?
No-gi is the same.
Points. Oh.
Well, the points were totaled in this. It's a result, so it's both.
Well, like, because you said it's obviously IBJJF for like rule style, but like for nogi, it's the same points wise.
Yeah.
Like rule style. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Are you talking about like heel hooks and stuff?
Yeah.
I think you could still heel. Yes, you can heel hook still.
Okay.
So yeah. You couldn't being a blue belt.
No.
But
Darn.
like I could. So there's that. But in like
you're able to do everything.
I'm not able to do that in IBJJF. The masters don't allow heel hooks, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you can knee bar, toe hold, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Just none of the cool stuff.
Yeah. I would say the refs for Fuji were, I think early in the morning, they had a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they got in a groove, they were pretty good.
Yeah. That's usually how it is, though.
Yeah. And yeah.
Especially if you are reffing.
Right.
That's kind of how it is.
Right.
It's like, oh my goodness, I missed the call.
I also found out right before I was about to compete, I found out that black belts compete for free at Fuji, and I paid for it. So I just went up to the head table and they're like, oh yeah, why didn't you get, they were trying to figure out why I had to pay online.
Yeah.
And then they found out it's because I only did no-gi, and no-gi is purple, brown, black advanced. So they don't go by the belt. So it didn't catch that I was a black belt. So, which is fine. They reimbursed my money. I thought it was awesome. Yeah. You know, customer service. Yeah. That's key, man. You know, I feel like that doesn't happen these days. You know, customer service is terrible.
Good thing that they like picked your brain about it.
Yeah.
It's like if they're like, oh, okay, we'll just fix it.
Yeah.
Like they're like, wait, how did that happen?
Yeah. Like, they were trying to figure out how I even got charged. And, then they sorted that out. So it was cool. Let's see.
That's probably.
Is that it? I wasn't there.
I mean, there was some lows. I take it back. So I was saying that the refs were pretty good, except for one thing.
Wow.
I had to a couple of refs. I had to explain what a takedown was. So in one of Keith's match, the kid shot, Keith sprawled, and then went behind. Yeah. He didn't give him 2 points. I was like, that's a takedown. And he said, no, it's defensive. It's not a takedown. It's like, yes, it is. It's still a takedown.
What?
So
I would understand like if like he got behind him and like didn't like put like hooks in, like didn't like establish like a position. Right. That's fair. But like
he was pretty much in top referee position.
Yeah. But like, you got to give him points.
Yeah. It would have been 2.
Yeah. Look at wrestling.
I didn't argue it too much because Keith won. Yeah. But I was more like, hey, what did you see there? Yeah. What's going on?
Why was that not 2? Yeah. Did you eventually give him 2 or is he just never?
No, never did.
He was like, and then no bueno.
I think it happened twice.
On the same ref?
I think so. Wow. So at least he's consistent. Yeah. You know,
I mean, you gotta, if you make one mistake, you just gotta keep making that same mistake. So you're not like.
The location of the tournament was up in Barrington instead of like normal Oak Lawn. And
that's how it always is, I think, for Fuji.
But the gym that they had it in was so hot when you first got there. Like they probably had it cooking to about almost 80. I walked in and I was like starting to sweat.
Yeah. What isn't it? The place with like the fields and stuff. Yeah. That one's cool. I'm pretty sure.
Cool. It is cool. Yeah. It's just, I mean, for us, it's very far out of the way.
I think
our GPS takes us like through all these back roads and we're like, where am I going?
Yeah. I remember being there like as like Brandon's age, maybe even.
Well, that's when you were older because you won a ring there.
No, like before.
Oh, before?
Before.
Yeah. That's when Caesar reffed one time there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That he was talking about it on the podcast too. Like that's why he hates roughing because people were letting him have it. Yeah. So I do feel for refs sometimes.
Because I remember messing around in the fields.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a bird.
So I would definitely rate this like, what would you rate it out of 10? 10 being the best.
Like, it was fun. So like a 7.
Yeah. I said 7 as well. Maybe even 8 because black belts get to compete for free. Yeah. I really appreciate that. I think like more tournaments should do that.
I mean, what it sounds like to me, I would rate it 9. Just what I would have heard. Mm-hmm. And like there's only one bad experience and it's like with one guy. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. And that's just tough competitions there too.
Yeah.
So It's not like, I mean, it is some of the same people, but like, I feel like they get people from, because it's further north. Mm-hmm. So they probably get a lot of people from Wisconsin coming down because it's a lot closer to Wisconsin than Oak Lawn. So they probably get a lot of Wisconsin and probably like Rockford area, you know, which is good. So it's different people, different sites on things. So, all right, let's shift over to NewBreed, which was last weekend.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, last weekend.
Where we all competed. For the second time.
I was going to say the first time. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
So I also jumped in last minute.
Yeah.
This one was not a team thing.
No, it was more of like us.
It was really us and Jimbo from Pika-Pow.
Yeah.
Which poor Jimbo, he had a rough outing.
Yeah.
So he had a great outing at Fuji. Did he double gold at Fuji?
No, he only got one gold.
One gold.
Bronze?
No, one silver maybe.
One gold.
Like you said, everybody got gold and one bronze.
You were the only one with bronze. So he
probably got like.
He may have got a silver. No, he got 2 golds, dude.
He did?
He double gold at Fuji, and it was awesome because he got off the mat. He was so happy. He's like, I never win these things, and it's like, that is awesome. Yeah, so much improvement out of these kids, man. But and then we, fast forward back over to NewBreed, and he didn't have as much luck, I guess. He just had a rough outing.
Yeah, he had a pretty tough opponent, and then I think for his first match, I think the ref kind of botched a little bit there.
A lot.
Yeah, because I have had this happen to me reffing, or now I haven't let them got to a different mat. It's more of they were out of bounds. Right. I just kind of let them kept wrestling.
It wasn't like ADCC.
No, it wasn't like ADCC.
It's not supposed to be ADCC.
Yeah. But he literally let them wrestle into halfway to the other mat. Yeah. And I was like, you're going to do it. All the parents are
and then when he does reset him, the kid had his back.
Oh yeah. He had his back. He called takedown. He gave the other person a takedown
when Jimbo was on top.
Yeah. Right. I was like, okay.
But then when they did go out of bounds, after they went out of bounds, they got his back.
His argument was because she had a submission.
Right. But
which is fair.
He started them, but that's what I was getting at. He started them in the rear naked choke.
Yeah.
Which is wrong.
Yeah. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, it was rough. Like I said,
first match of the day.
Yeah, it was the first match of the day, literally. But after that, I feel like that ref started to get a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because he had him as well. When I say he, I'm talking about Brandon.
Yeah.
It went pretty well there, at least on that mat from what I saw. One thing a couple of things I liked about NewBreed, and we'll get to our matches in a second, but they had a coaches meeting beforehand.
Yeah. And
not a lot of tournaments do this. I think ADCC might do it. I know Tap Cancer Out, they do their announcements and whatnot. But they had a legit coaches meeting where they went over the rules. They brought the head ref over to explain more of the rules and answer questions about the rules. And then part of his speech was spot on because he really emphasized the sportsmanship part of jiu-jitsu. And if there was gym beefs, take it somebody else or somewhere else. Yeah. Don't do any of it here. It's just stupid. There are so many fights at tournaments.
Yeah, nowadays for some reason.
Jiu-jitsu. Wrestling looks more like a martial art. I know people are like, oh, it's not wrestling's not a martial art. Wrestling is for sure a martial art. But I know you see videos of fights going on at wrestling tournaments, but I feel like jiu-jitsu ones are worse.
Yeah. Well, I think there's fights at wrestling tournaments because there's angry wrestling parents.
Yeah.
And wrestling just has a different stigma to it.
Yeah. But did you see that mat clearing brawl at ADCC in I think it was Atlanta?
No, I didn't see that.
Dude, it was
it was probably bad. I imagine they had a fight last time that they were here.
In Chicago?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe that's why they're not here anymore.
No, they'll come back. They'll come back. But they had a fight last time they were here.
I don't remember that.
What was that? What was it like?
It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
4 years ago, I think.
Yeah, well, it was last time they were here.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've been around.
Yeah.
Because of gym beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's usually what it is.
Yeah.
You know, people with egos and black belts.
There's a lot of stuff went down at that tournament.
Yeah. But anyway, they had a coaches meeting where they talked about, you know, good sportsmanship. Don't yell at the refs. They're human, you know. So, which stuck to me when that guy was making mistakes. So it's like, okay, I get it. And I talked to him afterwards, and he's like, if you see something, just say something. I was like, look, you're in charge. This is your mat. You stick with your calls, you know. But like, I'll question it, you know. Yeah. And one thing was cool is they had a challenge.
Yeah, they had a challenge.
Is allowed a challenge.
Did you ask my question that I told you to ask?
I couldn't find him.
Exactly. Never asked. No. Useless. I should just do it myself.
You should have.
My question was like, because for for collegiate wrestling, they get a challenge, and if their challenge, or even in football, if their challenge is right, they get their point. They get their challenge back, and they are not penalized anything. Like in wrestling, their challenge would be taken away. In football, they'd get like a timeout be taken away.
It's a timeout.
But that was my thought process getting it, because they said you only get one challenge per match. Yeah.
So, which, I mean, you guys had a lot of matches, so there's plenty. There's nothing for us to challenge, but actually, Jimbo's one was probably one that we should have challenged.
Definitely challenged it, but
I think we did try, but I don't think. Again, it was the first match, so it was a rough outing. So I think when we tried to challenge it, it didn't stick. So it wasn't. I don't think it was anyone's fault per se, but I do think Jimbo won that match. To be honest,
I think he did too.
Because there's points that were thrown up the wrong way.
Oh yeah,
like there was so much to challenge in that match.
Yeah,
one challenge wasn't going to be enough.
He would have won that match.
Points were thrown up wrong on the other side. Not even on the mat, on a different mat. Starting in the choke.
Right.
That was pretty much it. But like, there's still a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
If like the points,
I think
like,
even if those were changed,
if all of his points count, he may have won that match.
True. Yes, I agree. They also gave his opponent the takedown points, but it should have been him.
Yeah.
So, and if you look at the choke that was out of bounds, they gave him 4 points for taking the back with hooks in, but the hooks were out of bounds. Jimbo had stopped fighting at that point. So.
You're out of bounds.
You're out of bounds. He thought he was going to get reset.
What are you doing?
I mean, and that's also something you guys should know. And this has happened to you too.
Yeah.
When you were younger. Like, don't stop.
Happened to me, not younger, but last year.
Yeah, last year it happened, right? Don't stop wrestling until the ref stops you. You know, just keep going until they're like, stop. You know, and you clearly hear them say stop.
Yeah.
Because obviously they don't think you're out of bounds.
Yeah. I learned that for jiu-jitsu, and I've now recently learned it for wrestling.
Yeah, because it did happen to you in wrestling.
Yeah.
You lost the match in overtime from it.
Yeah.
So
darn. Because we were out of bounds and he shot me back in.
So let's go to your matches. Let's talk about Brandon was the second match?
No,
the third match?
like fourth.
Okay.
Because there was
his
Jimbo.
That's right. They kept pushing it back. You were originally the second match.
Yeah, I was originally the second match.
Yeah.
There Jimbo, like another match in my bracket, and then Jimbo again.
Yeah. Yeah, Jimbo finished his bracket before you started, but you were supposed to start. Anyway, your first match.
I guard pulled
Kamord right away. Like, that was the theme of the day for you.
Yeah.
Like
much.
you hit.
I did that to everybody.
Yeah,
I did that to everybody.
Did you Kamora everybody except for the last one, right?
Yeah.
Besides for
Yeah.
Mohawk. Yeah. Aside for the
that
taller
Mohawk
kid.
was sick.
We're gonna talk about that too, because
that Mohawk was sick.
it was cool.
I also had to wait like 15 minutes for my gi because they kept pushing me back.
Your no gi. That was one of the low points of the tournament. I think the tournament was ran well and way better than it was the last time they came.
Definitely.
Like, I feel like it was more organized.
Yeah.
The refs were way better aside from that first match.
Yeah, I think there was only 2 refs that I didn't like, but I think every other ref was like literally it couldn't have been better.
Yeah. So
locked in.
Yeah, like we were done there by 4, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was fast.
Which is crazy because I remember being in NewBreed. No, we were done by like
We're done pretty fast.
Yeah, we were done by 2.
Like 3.
We were done by 2.
Yeah.
Because I remember we'll get to that too. We left and like we were like halfway home, and then it dawned on me that I left my GoPro.
Yeah.
So we had to turn around and go get it. Yeah.
So I do remember the time.
And I remember I remember looking at the clock being like it's 2:30.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm close to. I don't want to go back.
So, but anyways, 3 Kimuras.
Back to the match.
You got 3 Kimuras. You took gold in no gi.
Yes.
And then for gi,
I had to wait like 12 minutes.
Well, longer than 12 minutes. You waited like an hour.
He finished his bracket before me.
No.
So, yeah.
I finished my no-gi bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did. You finished your no-gi bracket.
Yeah.
But you only had one match because the one kid didn't show up.
Yeah, there was... So go to Brandon and then we'll explain mine. We'll just do all brands and then do mine.
Okay. So we waited a while for you to do your gi.
True.
Matter of fact, I think Jimbo was done before with his no-gi and gi before you got your gi.
Yeah, he even got a shirt.
That's right. He went and bought a shirt.
I saw them at the
merch shop.
Yeah. I was like warming up. I was like, oh.
Yeah. So your gi division, there was no one in your proper weight class.
True.
So they bumped you up. You weighed 54 pounds. They bumped you up to 60.
No, like 57 actually.
No, you weren't 57.
Oh, wait,
you were like 54.
I was lower?
Yeah. I looked at the scale. You were like 54 pounds. They bumped you up to 60, from 60 to 70 pounds. So it was in between 60 pounds to 70 pounds. So the first kid you went against, you Kimura'd, you pulled guard, you did your thing, Kimura right away. And then the next kid, which is the Mohawk kid, which was in the finals. And he was a big boy.
He was huge.
I think he was close to 70.
Yeah, he's definitely the highest part of the bracket.
You didn't Kimura him, but you were working on a Kimura. You worked on bumps.
I almost got a Kimura on him.
You got an advantage for an attempt of a Kimura.
Yeah, because so he almost gave up. Like I was right here.
The dog is upstairs, up on the landing, like she's sleeping, dreaming.
Yeah, she's barking at something.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but
he's probably barking at like a duck.
So talk about your last match.
Anyways,
you went for a bump sweep.
Yeah,
didn't work. Dropped down to a Kimura. You had the Kimura. His hand was right onto his side.
Close.
I thought you were going to get it. I really thought you were going to get it. He got penalized because he slammed you.
Yeah, I looked at the ref like after he slammed me. I was like, "Did you not just see that?"
He saw it. He stopped it.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
He stopped it like right after I said that.
But it wasn't like a bad slam. It was definitely.
It was more like he picked you up and he was like,
yeah, he picked you up.
It was just like this tall.
Yeah, he picked you up and he didn't. I think it's like he lost his balance or something.
Yeah.
And just collapsed forward. Yeah. So
did he get penalized for the slam or because he wasn't doing anything?
He got penalized for stalling. He got warned for the slam. Yeah. And I think because he was warned, that's why he got penalized for not doing anything.
Fair enough.
So, but then you had the advantage. So the penalty didn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But kudos. That's the first time you double gold.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how does that feel?
Crazy. I should have gotten the belt. That's one thing I wish I could have gotten.
Do an advanced
you gotta
division.
be advanced, bro.
Yeah.
You have to do.
I have to be older.
Well, you don't have to be older. You just have to do an advanced division.
Yeah.
Which
I thought it was just you have to be older. Because
there is an age part to it.
They should just do like if you have like two gold medals and like
usually if
like my age
when you get
they give you a belt.
When you get to a yellow belt,
I do that.
When you get to a yellow belt, then you'll probably get into more of the advanced divisions, and then you'll start looking at belts.
Yeah.
So we can always do a Naga, and if you get a gold in the Naga, you get a kid's belt.
Get like a
tiny belt.
Little tiny belt.
It's so like
let's go to your matches, Gabe. Let's talk about your matches.
Yeah. So basically, going into this tournament, I was like, all right, I got one guy. Hopefully, submit him, do what I want, and
because he's the same guy in your gi and no gi.
Yeah,
right?
best of three. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm gonna, do what I want to do and work what I want to work on this one guy. I show up, he's not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like trying to warm up, like picturing like who I'm going against. They said that they moved up a guy from the lower weight class because he had nobody else. So he was like 113. So he was like lighter than me.
Yeah. He was lighter.
Yeah, he was definitely lighter than me.
Tall. He was a tall dude.
Yeah.
So your division was actually 125 and under.
Yeah. Was it blue belt? Or
it was
what?
blue,
Yeah, it was blue belt.
Okay.
It was blue belt. So it was 16, 17-year-old blue belt, 125 and under.
Yeah.
That's what your original one was.
Yeah, that was what your.
So they did move him.
No-gi.
They moved him to your bracket. I don't know what bracket he was in before though. So
Probably
You must have not had anybody.
but regardless, you took him down, and then you went to a Darce.
Yeah, I went to a Darce.
Why'd you give up on the Darce?
So I didn't think I had it in deep enough.
It looked like it was pretty deep from my angle.
I had it and I was like, I don't think I have it deep enough. And I just went for like an arm bar. And thankfully, he just like, I feel like I kind of like blotched the arm bar because I feel like he had kind of like kicked his legs up.
Well, he kicked his legs up and was trying to step over.
Yeah.
But that's when I was telling you have to like clear the leg, keep it on your side, like hook it.
Yeah. I think I just continued with the arm bar.
You did. You continued with it, and the ref stopped it.
Yeah, because he was making noise. Yeah.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully he stopped it.
It was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. So it was a pretty bad arm bar.
Like in the moment, I was
not
like,
technique wise, the technique was good. When I say bad, I mean bad for the person getting the arm bar.
He wasn't tapping.
Nasty. Like, can he not tap? Like,
no, he could have tapped. He just.
So that was your one and only no-gi match.
Yeah, and I was like, oh well,
because the other dude,
the
original guy never showed.
Yeah, they literally told us that he never showed up, and I was like, oh well. It's like, wait, I don't have anybody for gi because that guy that doesn't do gi.
Right. So then we went to the table.
Yeah, we went to the head table. Was like, hey, we don't got anybody, or I don't have any opponent. Can I like move up like any weight class or go like the adults division? And they're like, yeah, you can go to 135 to 145.
Yeah.
135 to 145. Yeah. And I think there's like three guys in there.
There's two guys already in there.
Yeah.
You were the third.
Yeah.
So I had to fill out another waiver to give permission.
Yeah. Signing Gabe off.
Yeah. Like pretty much just, hey, if he gets hurt, it's on him.
Yeah.
Which we knew. And the rules are the same.
Yeah.
So, but it took a very long time. Like there's 2 hours.
It did not take that long.
It was pretty fast.
Yeah, for my match, yeah.
It was 2 hours in between your no-gi and your gi.
Yeah. So because we got it, we filled out the waiver. You know, Brandon did all of his matches. We're like sitting on the bleachers, and they announce on the microphone. They're like Gabe Richmond, you have been approved to do the adults division. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. But then it was two. Then we had
to wait an hour.
But it was two. It was 2 hours because I was going at the same time. So then there was this concern, like, oh crap, my match is going to go when your match goes.
Yeah.
And I said, whatever happens, just wait.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done, I'll come over there.
Yeah.
And
thankfully, we were on the same
what was
mat.
really cool is that we ended up being on the same mat. And not only were we on the same mat, but it was my match, and then you were the match right after that.
Yeah.
And
I think there was a match and then me.
Yeah, they did. Originally, it was me, then you, and then they moved you back one.
Yeah,
but which is good too because I needed the break after my match. I did not have a great day on the mats for sure. It was I got my butt kicked. So it was a open weight class, and I weighed in at like 145. He weighed in at, I think the first one guy was 170 and then the next guy was 191, which I never got to go against him because I lost. But
well, he submitted your guy in like
quick
first minute. Yeah.
Oh, quick.
Crazy.
So
I was like, oh no.
I feel like in my match I could have done a lot better, to be honest. I feel I don't know if I just got like stage fright or what the hell happened.
Like you like think they're bigger than you, so you have like almost no chance.
But I wasn't thinking like. Actually, I was thinking the opposite. Like, I'm the little guy. I'm not supposed to win this. So I like didn't put any pressure on myself.
Yeah.
And I think that in retrospect, I think that hurts me because I'd rather have pressure on me to get me motivated to do something.
Yeah.
So
I'd be like, I have to win this match.
Yeah.
I'd be like, imagine if I win this match.
Right.
And then it's like, I got to win this match.
But my mindset was like, well, whatever happens, happens. And then because I had that mindset, I'm sure that turned my intensity down.
Yeah.
Which it did. Cause like right off the word go, Like usually you shake hands, you bump, whatever, and then you back off.
Yeah.
He came right at me.
Yeah, he charged you.
He charged me and then grabbed me, pulled me into a guard, and then quickly swept me. And by the time I was already on bottom, I was like, oh, I should probably start doing something.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when I started playing around with the lapel, thinking I was going to do some worm guard or something. But I was stuck in his head.
Yeah, he later got past, and I saw that he had the lapel in his hand.
Yeah.
Because he was caught up in the worm.
Yeah. And like 6 minutes into the match, I look at the clock and there were still 4.5 minutes
Yeah, I was
left.
like, you got plenty of time.
I'm like,
get up and go.
That's when I was like, what is going on? This is an 8-minute match. I'm used to 5 minutes because that's what masters are, you know? So somehow they put us in the 8-minute match, which is the adult time. Yeah. Which
crazy.
Had I known, I would have paced myself a little bit better.
Yeah.
But then I at that point I was like, well, maybe if I just like ride this out, he's going to get tired, and then maybe I can capitalize on it.
He was definitely getting tired. I will say that
he was grunting on top of me. Yeah. I could hear him trying to catch his breath because he was moving a lot faster than I was. I couldn't because he was all 170 pounds on top of me.
Get off him.
I mean, he ended up getting my back and submitting me, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, but then we went right into your matches.
Yeah. First adult division.
Well, it's not really your first. It's your first official blue belt.
Yeah. First adult official
division. What was that like? So you hit a bow and arrow in your first match.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
What did I do? I just pulled guard. Yeah.
Yeah, you ended up on.
So thought process going in, it's like, oh, I could wrestle them, but it's like, do I really want to wrestle them? Because they are super big, and it's like,
Well, your second guy, I don't know that I would have told you to wrestle him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think I probably could have wrestled them and done pretty well.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is being cocky saying this, but I feel like I probably could have taken down both of them. I feel like that's.
Yeah.
I think the first guy I definitely could have. The second guy, it would have been a battle. But I think I could have.
Well, your second match was very scramble.
Yeah.
It was a lot of scrambling.
Yes.
Your first match.
Your first match,
you controlled the whole thing.
I pulled guard.
You actually had a worm guard.
Yeah,
going.
I pulled guard, got the lapel out, was going for worm guard. I had the De La Hiva, and I was debating on getting the worm because it was like I already had the De La Hiva going for me. So it's like, why, do more when I already have what I have? So I just, hit the matrix, De La Hiva all the way to matrix, got on his back. I don't know if I might have got, I got my back points. And then, he's a grown man. So he kind of just like pushed me off. I can't hold his back there. So I went him out, and then he stiff armed me.
Yeah.
And it was literally just.
He literally stiff armed you into a technical mount.
Yeah.
Which played for your benefit.
Yeah. And then
that's when you got the lapel and the leg.
Yeah, eventually I got to his back because he stiff armed me.
Yeah.
And then I just did the bow and arrow because like, why not? It's there.
In your second match, so we waited a while for your second match.
Oh my goodness, we waited so long.
Like there was a pause on the mat for a while too. Like I don't know what they were waiting for.
The rep and the
timekeeper.
The timekeeper left. I was like, where'd they go?
Yeah. Yeah, because they did like 2 matches, and then I'm like, hey, you should be up next. And then they left. And then when they came back, they ran 2 other matches.
Yeah.
That weren't you. And then when they finally did get to you, which is fine because you having that rest time, I'm sure helps too. But
well, I remember me and my opponent just like standing there, like looking at like the time, like the match thing. And it's like, it wasn't us. And I was like, all right. And I walked over, put my slides on, and whipped back to pacing.
Yeah. And then,
eventually time comes. It's our match.
Yeah.
And he charged right away.
He did charge right away. He tried to take you down.
Yeah, he tried to take you down.
I think he was trying to time your guard pull so that when he grabs your leg, it counts as a takedown.
Yeah, but I think I stuffed the shot.
Yeah, you did.
He didn't have as good as a grip on my leg, so I kind of just like pushed back, and then I just pulled guard.
Yeah,
I think with that one because I pulled guard.
You did pull,
and then I was gonna go into De La Hiva, and then he sat back into like a straight ankle lock.
Yeah,
that was like basically the match because it was him just trying to ankle lock me.
There was a lot more than that match.
That was not just the match.
He dropped down to an ankle lock. You stood up, got 2.
Yeah,
and you defended that ankle lock really, really well.
Yeah,
like
I was able to There was times because I stood up, trying to pass the legs.
He started to try to do a belly down, and he rolled with it. And I'm like, no. You don't want to roll. You don't want to roll with that.
And I had to roll back and stand up.
Yeah. which got you 2 more points because every time you stood up, that's a sweep.
2 more points. Yeah.
So once you realized, and I kept telling you to put all your weight down on that foot.
Yeah.
Once you finally got all your weight down on that foot, which was tough because you're way lighter than these guys.
Yeah.
So
I did a good job of booting, I feel like too. Because I like booted it and like he was like on like my knee and like shin.
Right. That's when you know you're safe.
Yeah.
When they're way high, there's nothing.
Yeah. And I just hold on to his gi there and I just like wait for him to like lose just a little bit of tension so I could like come up and attack from there.
It's all about the patience game at that point.
And then I hit octopus guard on the other dude.
No, you hit octopus guard on him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When I got to his back, I just didn't like secure the hooks.
You did. You got.
Did I?
You got the hooks on him.
I'm pretty sure I only won like 5-0 or something like that.
No, you had a lot more points than that because you hit octopus. Then what else did you hit?
I know I got to the back. I didn't get hooks in, and then I went for the Troy bar, and then from the Troy bar I went to a triangle, and then you just
you got the double trouble.
Yeah,
you got into because he clearly he wrestled.
Yeah,
because he shot his head through with one arm.
Yeah,
and elevated your feet up. And when he did that, I was like, triangle it. And then I was like, now you got double trouble. Attack the arm. And that's when you tried to do a straight arm bar from that instead of just staying with. Had you stayed with the Kimura, it would have been game over.
Yeah, probably because it was a interesting position because I'm used to the Troy bar right there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to Troy bar him because,
Brandon, you know what we're talking about?
Yeah, no.
That's okay. We'll go over Troy bars at some point.
If I did Kimura him, it probably would have been over because his arm was just mine.
Think about if you had a triangle on somebody and you were attacking the arm on the outside.
So basically just like a triangle armbar.
Yeah, a triangle armbar.
I used to hit those a lot. That's how I almost got double gold at Fuji.
Yeah,
I mean, not Fuji.
Chewy. Yes. So... But with that, you won and you got double gold.
Yeah.
So first time you both got double gold on the same tournament. Yeah. Which is awesome.
We need to all try to get double gold.
That would be cool. That'd be epic. Yeah. If we can get 6 gold medals in
if we all got a belt,
that would be sick if we all got belts.
Yeah.
If we all did a Naga, you'd probably be able to get a belt. You'd probably able to get a belt.
I mean, Chewy, NewBreed.
We could find a Chewy
Naga,
or a NewBreed.
We could even do Fuji and try to get the ring.
I don't think I'd
a ring would be
able
cool.
to get the...
You could. You never know.
1 year maybe. Just one.
For Chewy, or not for Chewy, for Fuji, I feel like I got to bring the other ring back. So then if I get another ring, I can put like this every time and try to recreate Michael Jordan's.
Out of all the tournaments that we've done, what, like in the different types of awards that they hand out, right? Obviously, it's more than it's about doing the competition. It's not always about the awards or whatever, right? The medals or whatever. But like, what do you guys think is the coolest thing that you've gotten? I mean, you've gotten a belt from Chewy, but potentially gotten. Do you think the ring is the coolest? Do you think a belt is cool? Do you think gold medal is cool?
Probably think the coolest thing I could have gotten, out of like anything, is if I was ordered probably that NewBreed belt.
Yeah. So a belt. Do you like the championship belt?
If I was talking wrestling, like remember that Christmas thing that I got 3rd place in? Yeah. If I would have gotten 1st place, I would have gotten like a
trophy.
Yeah.
So you think a physical trophy would be cool?
Yeah, because then I'd be able to like.
What about you? What's the coolest thing, dude?
Yeah, for wrestling, there has been a lot of trophies.
I know in wrestling, there's a trophy of like the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Yeah. I've seen ones where it's just a gold wrestler like this.
Yeah, there's that.
I've only seen that one. And then, but like for wrestling, I'm not like that like intrigued. I more want like the brackets for wrestling. That's my favorite thing to get for wrestling, the brackets. I've got a belt. I've got a samurai sword. I have the ring.
That's probably the coolest thing.
The samurai sword?
I have a giant medal.
Because then I'd be able to just like...
Yeah. Do you want to use the sword?
Yeah.
This is why they don't give out swords anymore.
Yeah,
I know. No, they still do. They just like put a lock on it or something.
They put a lock on those too.
Put a lock on that one. What do you think we did?
They just cut it off.
Because they only do it at Naga. They used to do it at NewBreed.
NewBreed used to do it too.
And maybe even Grappling Industries. No, not Grappling Industries.
Grappling Industries only gave away medals.
It was last time we were there.
It was only NewBreed and Naga, and then NewBreed got rid of it.
Yeah.
So Naga's the only one with the sword. But I always remember even now, I've seen people I've gone to tournaments like with the swords like that they give away, and there's just like the little like zip ties just on the ground.
Yeah,
because people cut them off.
I didn't think they gave them away anymore because they started doing kids' belts. So I think whatever swords they had left is what they gave away.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure if we go to another Naga, you're not going to see swords.
I hope I get one though.
You would want to get a sword?
Yeah,
that was the first thing I ever got was a sword.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Is that your favorite as a sword?
I don't know.
I get it like a white sword because that would be.
Yeah,
because then I could just do that thing where it's
honestly, I think the title belts are probably the coolest thing.
Yeah, I think the title belts are pretty cool. I like the concept of just having like a ring. I think that's really cool.
I do like the ring.
The ring is really cool.
The championship ring is cool.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I don't like the material like around the finger because it's kind of like it like chipped. Mine kind of chipped.
What about what do you think your favorite medal is?
My favorite medal?
Well, you just said your challenger medal was probably your biggest.
Well, that's the biggest one I have.
That's the biggest medal
out of all of them. That's where you show off to the wrestlers because they don't even know that.
Well, all the wrestling medals are really small.
Well, my regional medal is like literally like a small little medal of like Illinois, which is still pretty cool.
Unless if it's like a first place medal, because then it's like this big.
Yeah.
I think the coolest like thing I could ever get is the Tulsa trophy because they're like an eagle.
Yeah, that one is
for
cool.
wrestling.
Oh. Yeah.
That's probably the coolest like trophy I've ever seen. But for jiu-jitsu,
probably like
I feel like it's just got to be the belts. I really like belts.
Yeah, the belts
are probably the coolest.
I always like just having them and like maybe even like getting two of them because I can have like
the double champ.
Or you could.
I don't think they give you two belts.
No, they can't give you two belts, but it's like
they like flag like mark you down.
If they do three,
I bet if I like not petition, but like if I argued it at NewBreed, I probably could have got a second belt because like the table workers for the. They weren't like writing you down.
Yeah, they weren't doing anything.
So I'd probably be like, I won the advanced division. Can I get another belt?
So going back to NewBreed.
Yeah.
Since you brought us back there. Ran, like we said, very smooth.
Yeah.
Even though there was gaps between our matches, we were still done by like 2:00. You know, the overall tournament was done by 3:30. They were already gone because when we came back to get my camera, they were already gone. So they had already packed everything up and left. Yeah. And there was only 6 mats. So it wasn't like, and maybe that's part of it. There wasn't a lot.
Honestly, it looked like half of usual.
Yeah. There probably wasn't a lot of competitors compared to what's normal there. But I thought it was ran well. Obviously, the refs did step it up.
Yeah, the refs were really good.
So that was good.
Yeah.
How would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10? 7 probably.
7?
Yeah. I'd rate it like either like an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
I was going to go with a 7 as well.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't put it like super high because it wasn't like phenomenal. And there's definitely things like I can critique and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was definitely like, it was really good, but not like amazing. Like amazing would be like nothing's a 10.
Yeah.
For me, nothing's a 10.
It's really hard to
9 is like the best you could probably get out of me. 8 is like
the best that you can get out of me.
8 is pushing it. Like, I feel like for this one, but 7 is definitely it.
I wouldn't say never, but definitely better than the last time they were here. Yeah. But I would still not give it an 8. I'd say 7.
Yeah.
And to your point, like getting a 10, you'd have to be pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Because you're saying it's perfect. A 10 out of 10. It's like, like people are like, oh, it's 11 out of 10. And it's,
you can't do
it. You can't do that.
So
there's no such thing.
Let's be real.
You have to be like,
these are professional rankings here.
To be a 10 out of 10.
Right.
Exactly. So, it's got to be.
Never.
I don't even know what I could say a 10 out of 10 is. The highest you can get out of me is like just a 9.1.
You have to wait until he's done talking and then you can talk. Because otherwise things get mixed in. But what were you saying?
The highest like you can get out of me for a rating is probably like a 9.1.
What would be a 9.1 to you though?
Like what? Probably if like they had like really good refs, like
no mistakes.
No mistakes. Great customer service, like you were talking about for Fuji. Good mats.
Good mats. Okay.
Like a little bit squishy and a little bit hard at the same time.
So
not
kind of
Fuji
like
mats.
Not so. these Fuji mats?
Yeah, definitely no.
Definitely not.
No,
Do you prefer a wrestling mat over?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because like it breaks your fall more.
Yeah, it's more cushioned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you use wrestling mats over Fuji mats or not? Oh yeah, these are Fuji mats.
These are literally
Fuji mats, and that's what IBJJF used.
Yeah.
Would you use wrestling mats over Fuji mats?
If I was running my own tournament?
Yes.
No, I'd use wrestling mats. Yeah, for sure. I think wrestling mats are probably cheaper.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're easier
to contain or to maintain.
So one of my big pet peeves, or not big pet peeves, but one of the things I noticed at Fuji that you don't see it so much in IBJJF. I don't remember
tap
seeing
cancer
it,
out.
but tap cancer out uses wrestling mats, but see how like we have gaps between our mats because they're squared, right?
Yeah.
At Fuji, because they're not braced in. Yeah. They split apart. So you got to constantly reset the mats in. And I noticed that at Fuji, there's a couple of rings that weren't doing that. So there was like some decent sized gaps. Yeah. And I know people that have broken toes on these because their toe gets stuck in between the mat. Yeah. You know?
And they twist the wrong way.
Yeah. So that's, to me, that's one thing. And transporting these, I mean, these are heavy. Yeah. So each mat probably weighs close to 75 pounds. So transporting them, you have to stack them. They are stackable, which is nice. But wrestling mats, they roll up really nice.
They roll up.
They just roll up.
If you get like the newer one, if you get the newer wrestling mats,
they're
where
light.
like they literally
they're so light.
Yeah, where they literally roll up for you and they're light. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. So
now I like these. I like old wrestling mats, like wrestling more on those than like the newer ones. Sure. Because I don't like the material that's on the top. But like they're still cheap and easy. Yeah. Why not use them?
Right. So cool. Well, congratulations, you guys, on your double golds. I think that's pretty impressive. You know,
the only thing
Brandon, you are definitely growing into the sport, and I see it. You know, so keep going, man. Keep going. What's next? What do you think is next for us?
Can I say something about wrestling mats? Yeah. The only thing that's bad about them is the tape.
Oh, taping the seams?
Yeah, I guess. But like,
but
the new ones, they have Velcro.
Wait, did NewBreed do?
NewBreed had, what did they have? They had wrestling mats.
Yeah, because they used tape.
NewBreed?
Yeah, they taped it. Dude, that's what a lot of tournaments do.
But you don't even really notice it, to be honest.
You don't notice it.
And when you're
wrestling on it,
you never notice
it. You don't notice it. You notice if there's gaps like this without the tape.
Definitely do.
So,
well, that's probably all we have to say about the tournaments.
What's next?
I know what's next.
What's next?
Fargo,
and then IBJJF. And
no, we're not doing IBJJF.
Yeah. Either Fargo or there's Midwest Nationals.
That's June 27th.
Wait, Subspectrum.
Well, is that before or after
Subspectrum.
So
when's Fargo?
Are you talking about the one in Iowa? Because there's the
no. That's preseason nationals.
So you're talking about the one that's in Bloomington.
What about Subspectrum?
I think that's June 27th. I have to look
because they actually just mentioned that at wrestling. I'm like,
did you want to do it?
I'm like 50-50 on it. Like if some of my friends do it, like I'd like to go out and like watch because why not? Because I bet there will be some people who will go and I know. Mm-hmm. So it's like why not watch? But it's like if some of my friends do it, it's like sure I'll do it because
I know if you go and watch it, you're gonna wish that you've done it. Yeah, I mean. We could talk about it if that's what you want to do. Yeah. I think that's on the 27th of June. Yeah. Because I should see if anyone from Peekapau wants to do it.
Yeah. Because Plata was asking me about it. He's like, do you want to do it? It's like, he doesn't care if I do it or not do it because obviously I qualified before I go.
Is anyone else doing it?
Well, not that I know of yet.
Okay. We'll find out. Let's get more information on it. Otherwise, Fargo. Fargo is July 10th. 10th, 11th, and 12th, I believe.
Well, yeah. And I don't need to cut for that one either.
What about Subspectrum?
Because Subspectrum is in August. We'll get to that. So after Fargo, Fargo is a wrestling tournament. After Fargo, I think I'm going to do Grappling Industries, which is the 25th of July. Okay. And then for sure, we'll do Subspectrum in Iowa. That's August 1st. And then we'll see.
That's all we know of so far.
Yeah. I mean, there's other ones out there. There's other ones that I think we'd like to do. We were talking before, like goals for the next calendar year for jiu-jitsu wise. Yeah. I think we're kind of aligned there. We want to get it into an ADCC somewhere.
Well,
yeah, that'd be cool.
And we're talking calendar year, so it may not be this summer.
when's the next double gold?
I don't know.
Like they do that every year.
You
right?
two have never done an ADCC.
No, never.
I have.
But
I've
I think
never done it.
I think I'd like to see him do an ADCC.
I think it'd be interesting.
I'd probably lose my first match.
Well, you can't think like
Yeah, you
that.
can't
Yeah,
think like
you
that. You
can't
got
think
to
like
positive thoughts.
You
Yeah.
don't know.
But I think it'd be fun.
Lose.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
fun. I've never done one. I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do Subspectrum, which is ADCC like. So
I don't like how they like do the points though.
And
That is-
Subspectrum,
The only
that's
thing-
ADCC points.
well, they changed it for
Yeah, I
you.
know.
For
Wait.
him, I think they changed it to it's all points. I have to look
It's
because I
always
know
points.
Jordan did message
Yes.
me and said that they were changing the rules for kids.
Oh, like they always get points because like they have.
Yeah,
Because people are abusing it.
yeah, because people are just
Because
kind of
people
stalling it
figured out
out.
the system.
Yeah,
Like
So-
ADCC.
But I think there's also I think he gives a negative point for something. I have to look, and it may not affect you. So,
Yeah.
but
I mean, that'd be cool
you
for me.
being Brandon.
That'd be cool for me because I could do the state series for them.
Yeah. So that's August, and then whatever the state series
Don't we
is
get,
may
like, our-
impact.
Don't
wrestling.
we get like our
If that's
own,
the case, then I just won't do it because I.
Hold on.
don't we get like our own like training room for like a
No.
team?
No.
I thought we did.
No. We've talked about that too.
Yeah.
That,
No.
we did get like a tiny
It
room.
wasn't ours to
Yeah,
have.
well, we
stole it.
We stole it.
Yeah.
We just was like
We stole it, and since we know the owner,
Ours.
he's like,
He's like,
can
just be
stay
out of
here
here.
for
Just be
good-
out of here in like 20 minutes.
yeah.
So and keep it clean.
Yeah.
So, which we did. And we behaved. Had I known that, we would never have gone in there.
No.
So,
It's more like there's a room there.
yeah, there's mats there. Let's go use those.
Yeah.
So cool.
Use
All
them
right.
to their
So
advantage.
Fargo next, Grappling
Nice.
Industries after that,
and then
and then
Subspectrum.
Subspectrum.
And that's
You're-
all we know.
There's a lot more that we
That's
know.
all I know.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
all
fine.
you know is not much.
yeah, it's not
I
much
only know
because then
3.
preseason wrestling starts
Yep.
after August.
And
Yeah, it's kind
then
of crazy how fast wrestling comes back.
and then
I know.
boom,
Like,
boom,
it's-
boom.
It's like,
boom,
I want to
boom.
do jiu-jitsu. No.
Nope.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Okay.
Well, you could still do jiu-jitsu and wrestle at the same time. I mean,
Not in season.
dude, I have to give you credit, man. You haven't trained jiu-jitsu in a while and you jumped in like you didn't skip a beat.
Yeah.
So I was pretty impressed. So kudos.
Appreciate it.
Kudos.
Yep.
So, and you too, man. Like I said, I'm watching you grow in the sport. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm actually looking forward to your wrestling this year to see how much you've grown wrestling because we've been working together on some wrestling stuff. So it should be getting better.
Yeah. See if you like process things.
Yeah, I think, but I feel like things are starting to click for you
Yeah,
when you're competing. Would you agree?
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
We'll wrap this up. We'll get out of here and on to the next one. So until then,
Bye-bye.
you be good. We'll be good. We'll see you on the mats.
We'll talk about Fargo next.
Maybe we'll recap Fargo after we're done with it.
Yeah, maybe.
So
And
all right.
3, 2, 1.
Peace.
Bye.